All right, let's look at some more questions of factoring trinomials. And the method that we use here is PSA. Now, PSA, remember, you're not going to go to some math institute and find like a doctoral thesis on PSA. It doesn't exist. PSA is just a way of memorizing or helping you organize yourself so that you can factor quite nicely and actually quite easily. So PSA, remember, stands for product. That number is always our product. So we're looking for some number that multiplies together to give me minus 18. So being that it's a negative, one of those numbers has to be negative, because a positive times a positive will always give you a positive. A negative times a negative will always give you a positive. A positive times a negative ensures that you actually get a negative number. So let's look at some of the numbers here. 1 and negative 18 will work, but look at the contrary to this. Negative 1 and 18 will also work, right? Look at another couple of numbers. There's 2 and negative 9. And don't forget, you can have negative 2 and positive 9. And then you can also look at 3 and negative 6 and negative 3 and 6. Every one of those combinations multiply to give you minus 18. But only one of them will multiply to give you, or add up to give you, positive 7. Look at that. Staring at you right there. Minus 2 plus 9 gives you positive 7. So that eliminates everybody else. Everybody else is gone because it has to follow both conditions, the product and the sum. So your answer is minus 2 and 9. So you will put down x minus 2 and x plus 9. And you can always FOIL this to see if you get the right answer back. Let's do a quick FOIL. X times x, x squared. There's our sum of add 9, that's this guy right there. And there's our sum of minus 2x, which is right there. And then there's our product of minus 18. And when you sum these guys together and combine like terms, you get your x squared plus 7x minus 18. And lo and behold, woohoo, right over, here it comes. There it is. There's our original question. Okay? So you know you did it right by doing the FOIL, and hopefully you get the same answer back again. If you don't get the same answer back again, go back to this step here. Go back to this step here and maybe either missed a pair of numbers or you multiplied wrong. Okay, let's look at this particular question. Now, once you get a flavor for this, you'll see it actually works out pretty quick. There's minus 54 and positive 15. So start looking at a whole bunch of numbers together that multiply to give you 54 that add up to 15. Now, here we go. I know what you're probably thinking. The one in the negative 54, we haven't picked that one for a while yet. And if you think about it kind of logically, this number should have been negative 53 if that was going to work, or positive 53 if that was going to work. So yeah, that one didn't work out too well. But start looking at other numbers. I know what's obvious to you right away is 9 and 6, because you think, oh, 9 plus 6 is going to give me my 15, right? It's going to give you this number right away. But wait a second. Don't forget that it has to be negative 54. Well, wait a second. That means one of these has to be negative, right? And you'll see right away, neither one of those will add up to 15. So it's got to be another number. Here you go. 3 and 18 work. Make one of them a negative. Okay, let's try making the 18 negative, and let's make this one 3 and positive 18. And you'll notice 3 plus a positive 18, 3 plus, or negative 3 plus a positive 18 actually work out to the 15. So there's your number, negative 3, positive 18. So sometimes be careful. Be careful, because that could throw you, and I don't want that to happen, all right? So try all of the numbers. Make sure you set them all up. So x minus 3, x plus 18, there's your nice combination, which will give you the 54. Okay? Hang on to these podcasts. We're going to make it a little bit more complicated as we go.